I'm excited to see what this card draw looking like, y'all. I'm excited to see what has this weekend come down to. Are we going to see PacRob clutch it out in a smooth 3-0? Is Flip going to give him a little bit of that work? Or are we going to see that run back, that reset action, and get us our full dessert of DDR?
It's going to be tough if we do. I mean, if Flip can reset the bracket on Rob, that still means he's got to win another 3 songs.
Yeah, and when we look at that last match, the last time that they went up against each other, we were ending on Hades. So the card draw is going to be the difference maker in all of this. And we have producer Kim over there queuing up that card draw.
Ooh, and like Ambone says in chat, Flip can do it. Flip's fully capable of taking 2 in a row. There's fully capable.
There's nothing so far that has shown that Flip is incapable or lacks the skill or even some of the knowledge checks on the songs to be able to run this back and take the whole thing.
It's just going to be the RNG of what comes up.
Exactly, and then having to do it twice. Not to say that you're going to ride the card draw, but it just takes maybe a couple of songs placed next to each other just to put you in a weird position. And that goes for Rob too, right? Rob definitely has been, as I've seen him, I've been bumping into him more outside of tournaments, just traveling. He's been grinding the 18 folder a lot.
Rob has been grinding. He's been showing up a lot on the world records for DDR World.
Yeah, so he's really been in the zone locked in. So there definitely is going to be an advantage to some of those 18s for Rob. And I'm curious as to what it's going to look like. So we are starting off, actually.
Riot of Color.
Yeah. Both players with the PFC on this one.
38 to 14. And we're about to get that card draw shown to us. And we got Riot of Color from PacRob protected. Flip protecting Pluto The First.
Oh, geez.
PacRob protecting Lachryma Challenge.
After
we're going to see a 19.
After that, if it's not a 3-0, we have Be a Hero and then High and Low for the tiebreak. Vetoing Tokyo Evolve 2 and Relinquish CSP.
All right. Well, I feel like it's been a little bit since we've seen a 19 in a tournament.
Yeah, it's not really something it's not so much that you don't see them anymore. It's just they avoid them if they can, and if they do have to play it, it just becomes a matter of where is it placed? Because usually most of the 19s that tend to get picked by some form of coincidence end up being one of the first songs in in the card draw.
Exactly.
So it usually just becomes all right, how far can I get?
Waiting for somebody to give up, and they go, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, because there's no point in wasting your stamina this early. All right, grand finals, tap in, chat, let's go. And PacRob reading this at 4.5 quite fast.
He's speedy.
Mans is schmoving. And it is working out for him as he is at 85, still with that white combo, breaking a hundo. It's about a 10-point lead as Flip does pick up a grade. PacRob finally breaking that white combo to about 145.
Yep, the slowdown coming up has some hard-to-read patterns. They're just kind of a repeat of what we already saw, but it's easy to misread them. It's easy to kind of forget what it's doing. PacRob up 15 already.
Ghost stepping this freeze section right there, helping his timing.
Ooh, picking up a great though, trying to cheat that turn. But PacRob's still at 25. It's going to be pretty difficult for Flip to come back from this.
Yeah, PacRob is on a tear, only picking up one perfect in that pair of strings right there.
And I think PacRob's going to take this one pretty comfortably. Yep, by about 18 EX.
1573 to 1581. 18-1 from PacRob, 34-2 from Flip.
PacRob got the fake PFC there with the 99980.
Ooh, we love those. The technical boys. But Flip protect of Pluto the First.
54. But the thing with Pluto the First is it's something that's real easy to lose familiarity with if you don't play it regularly. It's so janky. So janky.
And I could hear Rob and Flip talking it over, and he was just like, yeah, this, the challenge is one of my favorite 18s, but this expert. So they are both going to go ahead and grab their
grabbing some water.
Yes. About time. I've wanted to make an announcement this weekend. One of the things when you travel a lot and you TO a lot is you try to think of ways to accommodate these players, especially ones that are where they're at now, where they've been playing for hours at this point, playing high-level songs. So you want to have water. I always bring a massage gun, towels, fans nearby, whatever, because when you really boil this down, they are literally effectively just doing a short little sprint marathon, just over and over and over again. This is basically high-level athletics going on here. We've already seen an event where we had a player go down with cramps. Dehydration is something scary to worry about. It's impressive, but we want these players to be able to play again. We want them to play for as long as possible. As long as the skill level competes. We want us to reward them, but they reward us in return. And we're going to go ahead and see that. As we go into this next song, Flip's protect of Pluto the First expert.
Flip picking up 2 greats right away, though.
Both players nailing the first slowdown, the first stop. Ooh, some spicy ghost steps.
PacRob already taking a bit of a lead, though.
It's still early. Anything can happen.
Yeah, again, it's there's a whole lot of spots that it's easy to mess up if you're not really thinking what it's supposed to be doing.
PacRob still sitting on that PFC.
And up about 25.
Yeah, Flip only picking up 2 perfects in that last set of the burst screens right there. Going to the slowdown.
But Rob's not giving him anything to work with. Yeah, PacRob still maintaining at about 30-point lead. Ooh, might be the chance. Ooh. PacRob made some mistakes, but Flip couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, he had enough of a buffer. It got real hairy right there as 2 of the misses and most of those goods came from that last section right there. You saw about a 30-point drop. But like I said, he had enough of a buffer to do it. So PacRob still sitting on that 2-0 in a really good position as we go to our first 19 of the tournament. And we're going to have to reset because neither player has this unlocked. So you know what's coming out?
It's Sandblow time.
That's Sandblow for the homies. Casual Sandblow on stream, y'all. Sandblow moments. All right, the coin flip for who runs Sandblow. All right, PacRob's going to run it. Here we go. All right. A real hard in a rock place for Flip right now. Needs to needs to win 3 straight to stay in this tournament. So I'm not going to say the odds are against him, but you got to imagine you're at the bottom of the hill looking up, seeing that that's where you need to go and going, well.
Yeah, and as we saw in the beginning of Paranoia Hades Challenge, Rob's pretty good at conserving efforts while still maintaining accuracy.
And it's definitely going to be needed on this song. While this song is dense, it's fast, it's a foot speed nightmare of a chart. Flip has shown, if anything, in these last 2 matches that how good he is at just sneaking back up. You know, taking advantage of whenever the player does mess up. We saw it right there in Pluto the First. Rob, unfortunately, he had enough of a buffer.
He just couldn't make it up.
Yeah. You know, still stayed consistent, didn't fall prey to the same kind of, traps that he was having. All right, how fitting that we are in grand finals, and this is the first 19 of the tournament.
And potentially
the only one. All right, Lachryma, famous for being the KAC final song for Sound Voltex. And then transporting here to also being one of the hardest songs in the game. Chat, this is potentially your final match. PacRob looking to go 3-0 and win it. Flip looking to stay alive and keep the heat on PacRob. Here we go.
Dead tie right at the end of that first intro.
Impressive. Both of them scoring a grade at the same point. PacRob picking up his first miss.
The one thing that's rough is normally in a 19 like this, you're going to want to conserve energy to some degree. You're going to want to expend exactly as much effort as you need to win. Flip does not have that luxury. Flip needs to play this as hard as he can, as long as he can, and hope that PacRob makes too many mistakes, hope that PacRob decides to drop out.
Especially in this part coming up right here, you have these step jumps, then you're going to have the nightmare staircase.
And neither of them does terribly well there, but Flip does a little better.
Yeah, still maintains a little bit of his lead. It is shrinking a little bit. PacRob is making it up.
And they're both looked down, and they saw how close it is. And you know PacRob wants to put this away. He doesn't want to have to play another song after
He's
this.
hungry. He wants this.
He smells blood. Flip taking a big lead now. He's up almost 100. So PacRob's strategy now is probably just to force Flip to finish the song.
Yeah, I can actually look over. He's bracketing this right now.
Yep. But he's still bracketing effectively. He's not losing any ground. And Flip's going to take that pretty decisively.
Woo! My heart is full. I've been wanting to see a 19 to completion. I don't think I've seen one since Upbeat.
It's been a bit.
It's been quite a while. And how fitting. Flip goes ahead and takes it, stays alive. Needed that. Absolutely needed that. That was PacRob's protect, and the odds were against him on that one.
Yep.
But he brought it out. So we're going to go to Be a Hero now, which was Flip's protect.
Yeah.
So this may have been the change in momentum that was needed for Flip.
It might be.
As you say, he could have flipped the script, the table flip, insert your flip puns right there. I'm letting you
flipping the script.
Oh yeah, I'm letting everyone else do the hard work. You know, you do the heavy lifting on this one.
No Bar Ben saying that at Mistaken Lake 5, Flip and him played over the period challenge.
That is true.
Listen, Mistaken the Lake 5 is entirely a blur to me. I remember.
I commentated that, and I'm still I'm still to this day remembering odd moments that happened as I go through people's vlogs from that week, and I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Like I said, just a blur to me. There's so much going on that I have so little memory of.
It was super competitive on top of it as well. Just in every single tournament, it was so fun, and I can't wait till we have another tournament like that again. All right, so be a hero.
Yeah, Ari, I think that's like my brain protecting me. Just completely blacking out for the entirety of tournaments.
Self-preservation, if you will. So Be a Hero is it's a song that every single person in Uppers is familiar with. It's almost guaranteed that you're gonna roll it in card draw at some point. Whether or not you protect it or hold on to it is based on the fact of how good is my opponent at it, right? If you feel like, oh yeah, I can totally check them on this.
Yeah.
You're gonna hold on to that.
And how good are they gonna be at it right now? Again, right after getting through the 19, and even both players conserving energy by the end of it, it's still very taxing.
No doubt. Song 4, Flip, who is just coming off of a really intense setup against Blue Buster, so like...
Yeah, exactly. So had a rough set against Rob, then a rough set against Blue Buster that he barely edged out by the slimmest margin. And now he's got to come back and do this. And the rest of this tournament, Flip cannot give Rob an inch.
Yeah, and and let's say that he does win up against it. Then you have high and low, in which
That's
margins,
a coin flip.
Yeah, the margins are going to be as tight as they could ever be.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Rob looking to seal the deal. Flip trying to keep that momentum to go up the hill and get that reset. All right, now both players still sitting on. Now they're sitting on that gold combo. 1 point difference between the two.
It's real hard to lock into the sync on Be a Hero since it's live recorded. Just tiny little changes in where the sync is throughout the song.
That and the song, besides like right here, it doesn't give you a chance to like actually do that. This song moves.
Yeah, it alternates between this really broken up stuff and then, these constant sections. Rob up by about 10 at this point. Flip's really got to lock in.
And yeah, PacRob is dialed in. He is in the sauce fully. Here we go. Shout out to Flip right there, only picking up one perfect.
Flip's clawing back, getting
Edging
close.
up.
PacRob got it good.
By about 5. Yeah, PacRob picked up a good right there. Still 3 point difference.
Let's watch this run. Flip nailing it, and he's right there.
Still 3. Rob still holding the 3-piece.
Flip cannot afford any perfects right now. Might not be able to get there.
Let's see. Anything can happen.
Oh, by 1!
Oh my God! It came down to it.
Oh my God, it came down to that grate. And Flip was there. Flip had locked in. Flip MFC'd that whole ending, didn't give him anything, and just couldn't get back into it.
What a way to go out, folks. Your Dahn Dahn Right Encore Extra Stage champion, PacRob, doing the damn thing. GG's to both players.
And yeah, typos right in the chat. Last 200 or so steps, I think I saw Flip get 1 perfect, but giving up all those early ones,
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Woo! So yeah, there we have it. That is the finals. You are winner of Dahn Dahn Right Encore Extra Stage. PacRob, 2nd place going to Flip.
Third
Third
place.
Blue Buster, and 4th was Dunk.
Yes.
The founding member of the PA Rhythm Gamers
We clap it up. Shout out to Spaghetti Snail.
Yeah.
Bringing us all together in the Discord, the PA Rhythm Game Discord.
Pizza, gathering, the DDR, so I'm actually quite thankful for him. He actually did all the awards. This was for.
Okay.
It was so sweaty, I did like adhere to my pocket. He'll say it later. It's a local place in Scroll Hill that reuses metals, so when you take this, take a piece of Pittsburgh home with you. They're kind of arbitrary when these are, but
Dunk going home with the Dance Diva trophy. Because remember, all these trophies are repurposed.
St. Louis, Missouri. We got Blue Buster, Elliot, my I think you're the true dance champ. There you go. Okay. Second place, okay. So, TOs who are listening, stop underseating this dude sincerely. Got underseated this dude. We're going to give second place to Flip. It just says Flip. And this one is for the first place. It's just like, I guess that's fine. He played Beer Hero, and then he became a hero. We got PacRob in first place. Watch Okay. A few more things while they take pictures, so they can pose. I'll take a few pictures here. So I feel like, okay, so this tournament series, I believe, like, exists in defiance of the things that it was meant for. Like, I got a job here just to support this game that I love. We had to fight everything, including the actual hardware of the machine itself. So I feel like everything, but it still worked out quite well in the end. So because this event basically exists, again, in defiance of everything, I feel like it's important to shout out the people that literally made this possible, because that's the reason I did it.
Just so chat can hear you.
Okay. Hey, chat, how you doing? Yo. Drop some emotes in chat if you don't mind. Thanks to this happening because of the people. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for the people. Obviously, this is a huge pain in the ass. However, because I did it and now it's over, I can award. How far does this go? Can you wheel that over here actually, so I can give them wheel that over here? Thank you. Let's go. Oh. Okay. All right.
It's not infinite,
So
unfortunately.
the remaining 5 here are going to go to what's up? I'm good. Yeah. Okay, remaining 5. I believe they're all here. So let's. Okay, this first one's kind of a meme one, but it's actually very important that I give it out. So people who supported me from 2022 when this was just a one-day thing. It's just some guy who just nothing. I have no credentials. I still don't have any credentials, but they came then. This is like a 2-person award, so we're gonna have the power couple, Big Matt and Malia, come up here if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, clap it up, Big Matt, Malia.
Okay. This is like the head of some of the funny ones, and I thought it'd be funny to give that to you. Thank you for your support 3 years in a row, and whatever comes next, I hope you guys can come. So thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So part of the reason I do this is for the energy. So there's a lot of people with great energy in Pennsylvania and surroundings. So when I do this, I know these people will come, and that's why I do it, because the energy that's going to come is going to be fantastic. So these next 2 are like energy-related awards, I guess. The first is Dodgeball Extraordinaire. I would like Dan H, to get up here, because I want to thank you for several years of support. Okay. This one says it was the 1999 Hornets, because you're playing, you get stung by, I guess, like a 3-piece on the other panel from like a 14. So here's your award for being I'm so thankful for you. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. And knowing that Pennsylvania is quite a long state, left and right. Again, one of the people I do this for literally every year. The energy is, it literally cannot be replicated. And he has had, I believe, subpar by his standards several years in a row. Do not ever doubt this guy again. I need Milligram to get up here right now so I can. Hold on. Okay. This is the first place award because I think the Eagles make it first in the division this year. But if they don't, you got to give that back to me.
Okay,
So,
cool.
okay.
I'll probably give it back.
Okay. Before I do what I think is so what I believe. Oh, you can pose. I think this one's very important because so Ohio is a state that is next to us, and like I said, if you don't. So when you live next to Ohio and you're like, I have a tournament, people just kind of show up and start recording, which is really cool. And this one, I don't, so there's a word on here I don't really know how to say super duper well. This is the Domestic Extemporaneous Speaking Award from 1995. Oak Park Hill Fall Classic. Okay, it's on a credit card, but this is my eternal thanks for doing this literally for free. And you actually got me coffee, so you're in the hole actually, so. Please, gigantic for Ohio. Thank you. And this last one, this isn't like the biggest one, but this is the one that touched my heart the most. So in 2022 to walking through those doors, they have a community for this, to being criminally underseated, first tier, 2023. Now, I guess we get 14 STPs nowadays. The story, the ESPN 30 for 30 coming soon. Nathaniel Bias, get up here and accept the McKeesport YMCA swim team, because you swam through at least one pool. More to come. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay. The grand total of my pedometer for the weekend is 23 miles. That was me pacing mostly back and forth. I appreciate. That's it. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And this is probably the last one, but I'm not done being involved in this. Obviously, if this is still A20 plus next year, I'll be here. But no matter what comes next, I hope it's with all of you. So thank you very much, and take care. Thank you.
No, you get up here. Now stay up there. What are you doing? You get to you think you can just walk off in the sunset all humbly, throw your cape over? No. The reason for the season, the time is now. The reason that we are all here, this man not only decided to have a honeymoon, but decided to spend 10 days on the road to organize a tournament, and I wouldn't do that. He is better than me. I love every single one of you. I will risk my life for any one of you, but he is just built from a different set of pylons. I refuse to let you walk over here without getting your shine, getting your flowers. Everyone make some noise. Absolutely. This wouldn't happen without you. I am so grateful that not only could I be in attendance, but I could be a part of all of this from the beginning. I'm sure all the not only the Pittsburgh community, but also just all of the Pennsylvania Resident community is beyond grateful, because you've given a lot of people a home, not only just with a tournament, but just all the memories that they're going to take with them, whether it has been from 2022 at the first one to now this entire weekend. It's such a beautiful thing that we can all collect here from all different walks of life, and that this wouldn't have happened without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sure everyone else in here feels the same way. DDR is love. DDR is for the people. We got someone got a little surprise, some love.
Actually, may I have the mic? All right, Aaron, I'm gonna give you a gift. Okay. Fill you in a little bit on the lore, specifically on this wanted to be a singer-songwriter, and I read somewhere in a book that you kind of have to have like a piece of clothing that like you can kind of like have as a brand. And so I made my first hat out of lids like years ago, and then eventually that led to me printing out like 50 some odd hats, or it's like 75 hats on like 4 imprints, and I just had it in my closet for years. Eventually I was like, they were just sitting in my closet doing nothing, and so I decided to go to a rhythm game tournament in Ohio, the state of Lake 3, and just hand them out as like a way to like get myself like, to make friends in the community. So, with that said, that Paintball lore started, I wanted to give Aaron a hat for his own because he's always been asking me for one, but I wanted to give him a special one with his name. Thank you for everything you do for this BDR. We really appreciate you from like getting us like decent pads to play on to just organizing all of this, Aaron. We love and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, and with that, I think we're just about wrapped up. I think we're good. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us on the theme. I don't have the earpiece plugged in, so I can't hear myself or anything else anymore.
You sound
That's
fine.
going to be it. Thanks for watching. We're going to pack up and drive home as fast as possible.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Stay safe out there. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourselves. Support your local rhythm game scene.